Hi, Dr. Dan here. I would like to review with you one of my most recommended at-home activities, which is a hip flexor lengthening exercise, also known as a stretch. So you may or may not be familiar with this pose. It is referred to as Sphinx, and that is a reference to the monument in Egypt. I really like this position because it allows the body to rest into length equally on both sides. You're on the floor, it's very stable. You can modify how much or how little stretch you're giving yourself. And it's something that is appropriate for everybody as long as you follow the 3 recommendations that I'm about to give you. And what they are connecting to the belly, making sure you are connecting to your breath, and considering length instead of height. And so I'm going to walk you through what that looks like. To come into Sphinx, you can make your way down onto your forearms, palms face down. They can be face up, but I like face down. And you kind of just ease yourself into this position. If this is too much stretch on your low back, you can simply walk your hands forward and it will open the angle up a little bit. Otherwise, consider having your elbows under your shoulders and you're going to be looking straight ahead. Now, the most important things that I can communicate about this position are first to connect to your belly. And so what I mean by that is gently draw your belly button towards your spine. It's going to help to engage the abdominal musculature. It will help decompress the lumbar spine just a little bit. And ultimately, it's really just going to help you create more stability and balance in this position. Number 2, and this is true of all positions and all movements all of the time, make sure that you can breathe. So allowing yourself to connect to your inhale and your exhale, so that way you can actually be present with the thing that you are doing. Number 3 is length instead of height. And what I mean by that is the benefit of this position is not about how far up you can push yourself, and in fact you shouldn't be pushing anything in this position. It's more about creating length. And what I mean by that is increasing the space between your head and your feet. And so the way that I think about this is if your arm bones are pillars, you are reaching your chest or your heart forward in this position. And so in so doing, you are creating length throughout the entire spine. I'm looking straight ahead, my belly is engaged, I'm connected to my breath, and I just hang out here. You might be here for 10 seconds, you might be here for a minute, maybe you're here for 5 minutes. It's really whatever is most appropriate for where you're at this point in time. And being in this position allows you to open up through the front of the body. It's also allowing you to get a really nice, gentle, symmetrical stretch of your hip flexors. To come out of it, you can just walk yourself down, you can roll out, and you can come in the way that you came up. Like everything else, transitions are important, so I strongly encourage you to give it a try. Thanks.